Hello and welcome to my case study. I will start from introducing company's background. Company is called Sigma Engineering Company based in Lund, Sweden, which has many subdivisions in different cities in Sweden. It's an engineering consultancy firm where 90 to 95% of employees work as engineering consultant at client side most of the time. My research questions are: what are the potential user needs during new employee onboarding process, and how can we address potential user needs? And the part which is most important part was interview with three participants. First one is mechanical engineering department manager. Second participant was HR manager at headquarters. And third participant was a junior engineer who newly finished his onboarding process. From this analytical structure method, I learned how to conduct analysis on user interview data, where I structuralize codes from user interview and interpretations and ideations based on that, hypotheses, potential user needs, potential pain points, ideation again, and conclusion and cones. So from this part, I have summarized all the result and create a affinity map, user persona, empathy map, scenario map, user journey mapping, eventually sketches. I sketch 8 essential screens from my ideation process, and by this stage, I thought I had solid understanding on user needs, but I am glad I had a card sorting session individually with each participant, and that indicates that I still lack many understanding of user needs. So from this, I build a very solid foundation for my prototyping process, and I proceeded to prototype. After prototyping, I run a usability testing with one user and finalize my prototype, and I will illustrate my prototype. But first, let's look at the user needs. Three broad user needs are rapid information retrieval and large language model assistance, personalized learning path customization. So based on these user needs, we have firstly, when you enter the platform, you will go through data privacy understanding and agreement process. Well, I didn't use boxplot. Instead, I allow users to manually input their understanding on these user agreement and data privacy understanding. Hopefully, we can get users to gain more understanding on these aspects. And secondly, this is the first important feature of my platform is data collection method for algorithms to learn efficiently from data sets to make efficient prediction for personalized customization learning paths for recommendation based on different background, different learning needs, different knowledge gaps on new employees. You have technical assessment and the general quizzes. And after you finish these AI will analyze your free responses and you will get to the dashboard. This was my first dashboard before usability testing. You will see difference right now. This is my dashboard after usability testing. So I added tab bars for better navigations. I modified the analytical dashboard for efficient analytical report. I added the collection part in panel part for better navigation to navigate to learning resources collection. And I change AI center to AI assistant for better navigation and many other detailed modification. And also the last most important features are large language model for Sigma and scenario training agent for new employees to get ready for future job scenarios. So I will introduce large language model first. Ideally, this is a RAG enhanced model, retrieval augmented generation model, similar to Google Gemini. When you ask a question, model will give output according to citation from company database documents. And also one of the most important features is when engineers encountering emergent situation when working at client side and need immediate expert level support, model will firstly give output and support according to the situation and prioritize strongly recommend human expert and automatically connect with human expert who are available at this moment. So it will provide options for which expert you want to connect with who are available at this moment. And also scenario training agent is here. Scenario-based assessment where AI plays role as a client and will give you problems and questions to let you solve. And your performance will influence these performance matrices dynamically. For example, if you clicked I need tips, it will influence independent working capability, it will decrease that. If you choose any of the provided options wrong, or if you give a wrong output, it will influence the overall performance matrices. So this is my final prototype. Now I will go to say what I have learned from this process. I learned how to involve user as much as possible in the key processes of design, from initial user interviews to share my design ideas and get feedback. And after completing all the essential steps and sketching, to involve user during the card sorting session to validate my assumptions and my ideation and my sketches. On the based on that, I finally got the chance to create my first prototype and had a usability testing with one user and finalize my prototype. So in this process, I also learned for such a large company what they need is still the very simplest features, simplest solution, and simplest ways of doing things. The goal is efficiency is better than anything else, and they are very open to innovative solutions that which made me very happy during the process. And so at the same time I learned about the potential crisis that AI can bring in its implementation. For example, biased data set can lead to bias prediction for algorithms, maybe wrong personalizations that can lead to be counterproductive, concrete to user needs. To summarize, I learned that no matter how much I think I know about user needs, how much I understand, the key processes and iterations must involve the users themselves. And to because of the need to constantly validate your assumptions, your hypotheses, your interpretations, your ideations, your conclusions, and all of your result, it's very essential to include users' participation at every stage to validate what you think is whether right is wrong, and to validate your final result and to make modification based on the validations. Thank you for watching.